Okay, welcome to my shop this morning. A little bit different today. Instead of a cutout project, I'm going to do a little bit of work in my shop here. I have basically fluorescent lighting down here. Made a big difference from the dungeon that it used to be with just one light bulb lighting my basement up. But now with all these fluorescent lights, it's really quite bright down here. But there's always little spots here and there, particularly over my scroll saw, that could use a little more light. So I went looking on Amazon. I came up with this light. It's a 4-foot LED, linkable shop lights. It's a 2-pack, 42 watts apparently, 120 volts, supposedly 22.8 year life. Well, I don't know about you, but my experience with LED lights has not been very lengthy. They always claim there's years and years of life, but on my regular LEDs that I buy for the house, if I get a couple of years out of them, I'm doing pretty good. But we'll see how this goes anyways. I got a 2-pack, as I said. We're going to spend some time opening this up, see what we get. And I got a link down below if you're interested in trying this out yourself. But let's see how it goes first before we make any ultimate decision here. Now this is going to be used over my scroll saw, which sits right here. And if we look up, of course, we've got fluorescent lighting in the ceiling. But right overhead here, I'm thinking of hanging it down so that it's right over the top of my saw and gives me a nice blast of light there. As I get older, of course, it's harder to see in the dark, and of course even dark spots. So this is where I'm planning on putting it. But let's take a look at it. Okay, let's start by cutting the box open. Be careful you don't cut too deeply here. Nicely packed. Hopefully the bulbs are in good condition. Okay. Got a set of instructions here. Shouldn't be too difficult to handle as far as installation goes. Got a package of some hooks and chains. Another package with some more hooks and chains, and the bulbs are nicely packed in here. They look like they're in one piece, hopefully. Alright, as with everything else today, things are trimmed down to scale. Got a nice reflector, feels like it's made of aluminum. And the bulbs, of course, are built right in. As I understand, these bulbs are not replaceable. I guess when the unit burns out, if it burns out, it's over and done with, and you just have to get a new one. But let's hope that they last a long time. If they last 22.8 years, my ancestors, but my followers can take over here and replace them. I'm sure there'll be something new by then. Alright, let's just cut this off. I don't think we need this. Over it. Okay, it's a lot easier if you just cut the plastic off. There we go. Looks like a nice little set. That's one of them. There's another one in the box. So I'm going to put that aside for now. Okay, let's take a look at the contents of the packages here. We'll just cut them open. And here's our chain and hooks as needed. Now, as I understand it, the light can be hung directly to the beams above, or it can be hung from the chain. And I'm going to use a chain method here. So, I assume each package is one for each side of the lamp. Or maybe not. Let's see. We'll take these apart. We've got the chain that comes down. These screws are probably for mounting it directly to the beam. We've also got wall sets if you need them. And they even give you the little hooks to put in to the beam up in the ceiling. Let's open the other one up. The other one looks like it's pretty much the same. Probably one for each side. Well, I don't know why there are two chains on each side. I thought it would be just one, but maybe not. Must require two. Yeah, okay. I think I get the idea. Okay. Okay, well, it turns out that the two packets, of course, are two sets of lights, so we only need really one packet for this light. Now, it looks, I'm going to use the chain method, as I said, and it looks like it's relatively easy to hook up. You take the hook like this, and you just put it in the top of the light unit. First of all, of course, you want to put your chain through here. That's going to be hanging from that. And goes up in this fashion. And then this is attached to the ceiling from the little eye hooks that they give you. Looks like it's going to be pretty easy to do. So let's get on it. Okay, put a mark on the ceiling, and in that beam I'm going to hang the eye hook from. So what I want to do is drill a starter hole approximately at the center. Alright, now we'll put one 3.5 feet on the other side. Put that screw in. Okay, seems to go in fairly easy if you pre-drill the hole. There we go. Okay, we got the hooks in the ceiling and we're ready to hang this now. But before we do it, I think I'm going to test it and make sure it lights before getting it up in the ceiling. Find out there's a defect. Alright, plug it in down here and we'll just pull the chain and it does seem to work pretty good. Okay, I think we're ready to hang it up now. Okay, got the fixture hung from those two hooks, which was fairly easy to do. And I ran my wire across over to another set of lights that I have on the other side. So when those are shut off with a switch upstairs, these should also shut off too. I've got them off right now, but let's turn it on and see what it looks like. Okay, there we go. Nice bit of brightness. How much difference does it make? Well, let's take a look at the table. Here's the table down here. Looks pretty good. Turn the light on, and we got a lot more light, as you can see. Alright, well, that finishes this little project. It was fairly easy. Couldn't have taken more than half an hour to get everything set up and put in. And have a new set of lights here. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button down below, and keep watching, and maybe you'll find some other little projects you have interest in.